Pop it up a little bit. Singing so I wanna go. I can't sing that on stream. Ba-na-na, na-na. I'll add myself for a second, trying to load up the link. Announcements. Yeah. Oh, not here. Everyone. Yeah, boy, he's back. It's only been 4 days. It's not too bad. I'm making a game at the moment. I should also put on some music. Oh, there you go. Your boy making it. Yeah, boy making a game. I thought you were saying your boy making a game. I want to equalize the volume a little bit. Probably about there. Okay. Whoops. I just want to put some moss on this one. Oh, not the right thing. That's the right thing. Wait, the meteor I just made by accident. So if I turn that on, turn that on. Oh, well, that's a little too much moss, but we're getting there. About that much. Maybe tighter. Yeah, about there. So it grows on the crevices. Hey, Mega Cool Man. Hey, Mega Cool Man. How's it going? That's what I want to say. Right, so we've got some moss there. Don't think this will look good with moss on it because it's the one that's supposed to be sitting on. I could generate moss at the bottom. Nah, it's fine. I kind of want to put them slightly in the ground though. There you go. Also, we've got some little Stone Age benches. I can't remember how big the guy is. Okay, where's his whole body? Come on, Brute, come out. We have a blueprint of him. Is he not called Brute anymore? Brute? Buddy, I just want your physical mesh out right now. This one. There we go. Group it, thank you. Right, let's compare the size. Yeah, I mean, if you were to sit on that, it's really funny if you give him physics, he flops around. How long have you spent on this? Week and a half? If he were to sit down like that, his legs would dangle off. Yeah, that's about right. Wait, I haven't got a Santa hat. I have one somewhere, actually. Nowhere that I can easily access right now, though. What if I had, like, a red blanket? Oh, God. Is that better? I kind of fell off at the... Actually, no, there's still a big chunk on my head. I'm just looking at the stream. There you go. Okay, I can't actually hear myself as well now because my ears are blocked. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It's sliding off the back of my head. Okay. So yeah, that's good size, good size. I want a couple of these just to plonk around. So we're gonna have one maybe here. Maybe one here. I can use this asset and be like, Boom, multi-purpose. And have little pillars coming out of the ground. You know what? I could do that. Have the pillars coming out of the ground. And then I could go, what are they called? Slabs. I could go like this. Pop a slab on it. That's a big slab. Jesus. It's also rotated very poorly. Okay. It's about 0.4. Looks more like Belschnickel. Belschnickel? Belschnickel? Hello! I don't think I'll stay for long this time. I'm mentally exhausted and have an attention span of 3 seconds. So you're like a goldfish. But I wanted to say hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm looking forward to Christmas. Only a couple more days now. Should be pretty fun. I'm not the most festive person, but I'm also not against enjoying time with family and stuff. Wait a minute, that's got the wrong texture on it. Doesn't it? It's like this little weird bit here. I mean, I could always pop in a different one. Oh, that's a thick boy. Jesus Christ. Which one's he? Slab 3? I should actually come into here and make it so that's the default textures. Slab 2. That's not slab. Slab 2. Heyo, hey, moderate. I was going to call you medical man then. You're actually here today. I'm definitely a goldfish. I wish I was goldfish. That's not the material I wanted. I don't think being a goldfish would be kind of cool. I don't actually think it would. I want to make that clear. I think being a goldfish would suck. Alright, so I've come over here. He should have a texture on him. Nice. Problem is that plank looks kind of unrealistic because it's scaling. So maybe I'll reduce the size of this as well. Pop him underground. Or I guess I could have a slab at the bottom like this. A little wooden... Nah, that doesn't look very good. It was worth a shot though. What? But I like this messing with shapes and seeing what I can make with them. I would recommend that. If you're ever doing level design, it saves you a lot of time being able to convert your shapes into other things. Like, I kind of like that, for example. Because that looks like something that belongs over here. So if I were to... merge actors. And we go SM underscore killers. I could then, like, try to use them over here. See what I mean? How cool is that? It doesn't quite match him, but you get what I mean. Being able to reuse assets is very important. So if I lay it down... I'm trying to make uses for it. Most of what I've been doing for this project is reusing assets for other things. Literally, that's because it's been saving me a lot of time. Like this whole Stonehenge thing here is only made up of like a couple of assets. Like this is one asset here. And I've just shifted them to be broken up and stuff. These are 5. Admittedly, these are 5 different leaves. They're actually moving the water like woo. Same with the lily pads. These stone things is 1. That is 1 mesh. And I've rotated it, I've inverted it, and I've used the material that places the moss in very specific locations. As you can see here, the moss is different here than it is here, so they kind of look like 2 different models. You know what I mean? It's just a way to save myself a lot of time. Your girlfriend thinks I'm Irish. Wow. I wish I was Irish. I always say Irish really weird. Because I think it's because I've had Irish friends, and I'm pretty sure when they said it, it influenced on me. Because I always call it Ireland instead of Ireland. And I know a lot of people don't call it Ireland, but I've always said Ireland. I want to put moss on that one. Oh. I need it to sign like that if I want to put moss on it. I won't put moss on it now then. I don't know if this is actually a thing yet. I just got... Well, I had a conversation of you arguing with someone about money and saying you were recording for your... I don't know what you mean. Must be a Steve thing, yeah. That's like slightly shifted, right? And it's not actually on top very well. Yeah, let's pop that more in the middle. Okay, I'm trying to think what I want to do today. So I've got the fish bit over here. I need to make these fish look way better. They're not my models, but I can't... I don't know. I don't like the texturing on them. I did the texturing. Running does working on games get easier in terms of models and workload. The more project you do, since the models which you can reuse. Honestly, you need a different mindset for reusing models, and sometimes that can be stressful. Like these freaking bones, I've used everywhere, man. Like I cut them up here to make them a bit more broken quickly in Maya, but use those. I didn't make this tent, but they were used here. I put all the rocks and stuff around them just to make it look more in place. Sticks, for example, these stick fences are literally made up. Yes, a model now, isn't it? Are made up of just these that came with the foliage pack. This one? Yeah, so something like this. I got this, for example. Obviously a lot smaller. I got this, for example. Then I duplicated it a couple of times. You know, then I made like little side bits here. Actually, they're upside down, but I turned them into like their own fence posts. Just by reusing. I took them out of the engine and did some adjustment in Maya, but I still reused them in the textures. Because I think the worst part, especially about working with pre-existing materials and stuff, is trying to get things to look the same as your pre-existing materials. Because I'd be trying to make everything fit in with the colouring of... Because this isn't my environment pack. This is... I've made the water and stuff, but... And the lily pads and the leaves and stuff, but... a large portion of the actual foliage wasn't mine. I've just been using a pack, but I've been adjusting it. I've been converting it and changing it in ways to allow me to reuse a lot of stuff. And I've also been trying to adapt all my models I do make to look more like the bark material and stuff that came with it. So, for example, these stones that I made over here, the engine already had some. The pack already had some materials for stones. So I took that texture out of the pack, converted it to a substance painted material, and then applied it to my mesh. See what I mean? It's just working around... Why is that part coming up so dark? Is there a reflection sphere? I don't think I need one anyway, because nothing has reflection. You don't see under that anyway, but it's annoying me how it's so dark when I've got so much... Like, it should look like this colour. But again, you only watch the scene from over here. And your character will go around here, look at some option menus, come back, come over here, look at some other options, and he will walk this way so you can see all of this. But I don't know how much of this you're going to see. I put some extra time into making this look nice, because if I actually go into what the level is... Now, this is still a very big work in progress, so I don't want any judgment on the actual gameplay. I'm not the person who makes the gameplay, but... Well, first of all, let me quickly make some collision boxes. I've had to make a lot of firm decisions with things. Not necessarily disagree with what people want, but more explain to them why I have to do things in certain ways. Like, for example... One of the first things I got with this was people, some of the people I'm working with said, "Oh, but we want the water to cover more so you can jump over the edges. But if you get the water covering more, you're not going to see any of this edge detail. Look, I can't even see the stuff at the bottom. See what I mean? So I can barely see it. Watch what happens when I destroy the tiles. Woo! It looks so cool. They're not completely accurate, as you can see by where I'm hitting, but that will be changed and fixed. I don't think I can control the other player yet. They have another system which I'm not sure about. You can right-click where you want him to go and he'll travel there. He won't walk off edges because you can't right-click here, so you can only click up to here. But if you click like here, he just freaking walks in the water. Oh my god, I just actually avoided it. Oh yeah, you can pick where you spawn, right? If I die, and click here, there you go. I can whack, but that doesn't do anything yet. And yeah, the idea of the game is I'm supposed to get him to fall in the water. But he's perfectly in the middle of 3 of them right now, so... Oh my... There he is. Jesus!
Hello.
Oh.
Thank you for buying our sound.
Oh my god. But they're going to put the trigger actually at the top of the club, so that way you don't get any of that weird, like, destroying of them. It looks like it's working really good now, but you saw what I meant. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying where it's going right now. What I do find interesting, they're placed in the middle. If you destroy one that's near them, it sometimes lets you move those logs. Oh well. You can jump as well. So like, what? So all I'm going to say is when you guys play me 1v1 on this, I'm going to be a pro. Oh, I won. Woo! My favourite nickname, Desktop FOJISF6FD70. God, that was my nickname in school. Yeah. Oh, and then it takes me back here. But super fun. Oh yeah, I want to test the hitboxes. I say it's super fun. I think it's cool. I haven't worked on the game in ages, so... Alright, so there should be hitboxes here now, so I can't jump over it. Yep, one there. One there. I will say the weirdest thing about working with people on games is people don't understand. People like to look at stuff from developer's perspective and not from a player perspective. I just feel the urge to walk through it and have a look everywhere. I know, right? That's what I thought. I love... That's not me bigging up my work. That's me saying that I think the pack that they're using... Again, I have adjusted it. But the pack that they're using, in general, thank you. That they're using in general is just really cool. Oh no, I don't want to play. I want to have a look around. Like, just walking around here, it looks like I'm going to discover something. It's really nice. I might, if I were to make a game, I'd probably buy this pack. It's not very expensive. I can't remember what it is, and I'd probably should it say where I got it from? I don't know, but yeah, super nice. What are we doing today, though? I want to make the fishing tent, but I don't know how I want it to look at all. It's like this, look. It's reusing assets, like putting a bit of leather on this rock to look, because you're only going to see it from here, so I don't need much detail on it. And just having a stick I quickly made. It's got something wrapped on it, but it's not really important. To make it look like someone's fishing. Again, when you're close, you're like, oh, it's not really that great. It's just a horn. So one of these horns, or tusks, should I say, used on a piece of rope. But when you're at this distance, it don't really matter because I'm not going to get that close. Know what I mean? Spleef. Yep, it's pretty much Spleef. I'm so glad someone picked up on that. They don't know what Spleef is, people I'm working for, but I was like, yeah, Minecraft had this mode called Spleef, and it's pretty much what you're making into a game. So I've made a bench. Let me go on the work page and see if they've got any things I can just read and see what I need to make. But a lot of stuff I'm doing at the moment is just level design, man. Fishing hut, fishing as slider. I just don't know how I want to make fishing sliders, because basically they want to make it so when you go to your options, which will be like here, for example. So if we get a fish quick. Again, I'm going to redo the fish. I want them to look way better than they do. Not modeling wise, I don't really care about the model or the texture wise. So they basically want it so when you go to change the options, you've got your fish or whatever, whether it's going to be hanging here or here, and you just move it left and right. So like if this is your master volume, for example, you go whoop, turn it up or turn it down, and it's fish as your sliders. There's so many issues I'm thinking about this, because like how am I going to have all these option menus? I think they're going to have to build a blueprint around swapping pages, because I can only have so many layers before it becomes a ridiculously tall thing. Like if I had it like all the way up here and you were looking at it, I'd have to be like and put loads of sticks on it, and I don't know. I really don't know how I want to work it at the moment. I need to discuss it with the lead. Well, technically, am I technically the lead? I don't know, but we're going to make some food bowls. I need to make something in the middle here. Scroll wheel on the sign, like... I could do, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's not really up to me to make that. I'm going to have to get them to have a look. But again, like, can you reuse this bowl, for example, for something? Like, can I make that a big rock? Place that somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, reusing the assets is so important. I've felt anyway making this project, but it's just saved me a lot of time. I haven't got any food yet. I just don't know how to make what they're asking at the moment, so maybe I'll make some food. Like some apples and stuff. Ground tile, destructible, ground tile variant. I mean, I've done that in a moment. Yeah, I've done pretty much all the jobs there, except from the fish hut, which I need to design. I think I've done most of what they're asking, so I'm going to move on to just making some stylized food right now. Not meats, because they need to discuss meat, because apparently one of the... I shouldn't say that. But they're going to be using meat for something in the game. Can I get any... Oh, here you go. Basically just something like this. Right? Oh, wait. I shouldn't have dragged that on there. Whoops. I just tried to Trello onto my main screen. God damn it. I'll have to edit that. Did I drag onto my main screen? I'm not allowed to obviously show certain things. And want to know more about Unreal? Awesome, man. Have you got any ideas in mind of what you want to make? Or you just want to know how to use the software? Did I not accidentally show Trello on my other screen? Oh, apparently not. For some reason I thought I had it on the other screen. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it showed in the background for like half a second. Right, I guess fine. I can skip that in the video editing. Okay, so... This is the fruit I want to work on. Well, sort of look like that. I think it'll look good. Just throw them into some bowls. This shouldn't take too long to make. Let's go. I am Archviz. Ooh, Archviz. I haven't done Archviz in ages, and there's only one Archviz scene I have on my portfolio. Well, actually, I guess you could call these kind of art videos, but they weren't really. These are back in uni. Not fantastic. The video looks better, wait. Flexing again. My friend's scene was very good, to be fair. There's a lot of mistakes in it for 3D modelers that people don't pick up on because they just like Friends, so they just ignore it. But I thought this one was good because this one took me 10 days from start to finish. I modeled everything myself. I want to clarify that. A lot of people go online and describe 3D models. I modeled everything myself. Except from the kitchen. My friend did that part. Just right here. My friend did this bit. And that was the original concept. So I made some changes because I didn't have to do plants either at the time. But I think, good attempt. 10 days start to finish. Okay, so Maya. Oh, and I was showing you the outfit stuff. The stuff I usually do, at least the last couple of years, was this scene. All on stream. This scene. Again, all modeling handmade. Some of the stuff I have more specific items for. And then I swapped over. You know I love the apartment. Everyone loves the apartment. It's such a... It's so funny because it's probably the thing I think's the worst out of everything in my portfolio, but everyone seems to love it. Here you go. This is what I've been doing the last couple of years. Topan? Been making stylized stuff because I thought it'd be a fun challenge for me because I've never done stylized. And then we made this, which was super fun. Probably my favorite scene I've ever made. It was super fun, really cool, and there's just so many different techniques in this that I use to make things work. And if you look, so this is an image of it. The original one looked like this. So I got it from a concept artist. He didn't give it to me. I just saw it online. This is the original. This is mine. So obviously there's differences just because 3D to 2D is very hard. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. I really enjoyed doing it. It was so fun. And I would recommend anyone, if you want to make something fun, just get some concept that you think looks really cool. Just go for it, man. That's what I train to be. I want to be I want to be a 3D modeler, and a lot of time as a 3D modeler, you'll make pre-existing concepts into 3D, which is what's my jam, you know. For anyone who doesn't like seeing my work over and over again, the only reason I like sharing it is because I want people to sort of look at it and see what I do. I know it can be annoying to just see my work over and over again. I know what it's like. I've watched artists that show their work over and over again. But I just like to give people a rough idea of what I actually do. Especially when they're new. So again, I apologize if you don't like that. But yeah, I don't think I'm a professional, but if you want to learn a thing here or there, some tips I may be useful. I may come in handy. I was going to say that's not quite what I want to say. Well, first of all, the spot button needs to be way fatter than I got it. It's a pear shape after all. It's inspiring, especially to someone who's still at the very beginner. Thank you. Glad I can help. Truly, I'm glad I can help. I wish there was people out there when I was doing my stuff who could have been helpful to what I was trying to do. Very hard to find people who will actually contact you back when you're trying to learn something. That's also a very controversial thing, actually. So we were told in uni, which apparently a lot of people hated in the industry, which I can totally understand, which was people in the industry receiving like emails and stuff from students asking them for like not necessarily help, but I guess feedback and stuff, and colleges and unis were telling them to do that, and a lot of people complained about it. But I get it, you know, you want to hear stuff from a professional, and sometimes no one's out there to offer that input as a professional. No one, either they don't want to do it, or the service is just not out there in general. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But I get it. I get why they got annoyed. I guess if I was very busy all the time, I'd get annoyed at constantly being contacted, so... Actually, I like that overly big. I think that looks quite nice. Now we need to do like a little leaf. Yeah, I always hope I can offer you guys some insight. Again, I don't think I'm a great example of a really good artist. I have a very hard time developing skills. I'm good at picking things up, but developing skills I've always had trouble with. So I honestly look at some of my stuff and I'm like, man, I swear I could model better than this a couple of years ago. Whether or not if that is true, I do sometimes look at my own work and I think that way. There's a lot of skills I've developed over the years that I'm happy about, but it's also like... How do I explain this? Like, I don't think I've developed a lot 3D-wise, but I know how to do a lot more stuff now. Like, I would have never thought me, out of all people, would have been able to do some stylized scenes, but I've done them. I was able to put a stylized scene together, and I think that's amazing. I never thought I'd be able to do that. Do I think my modeling technique went up modeling that? Not necessarily. I don't think I'm much better as a modeler, but I understand how certain things need to be modeled now. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just like saying some random stuff now that doesn't mean anything. I just don't understand how the workflow normally modeling and rendering in one app. I never model in one app. I never model. I'm modeling right now. I never model and render in one app myself, so I can't really actually give you too much input on that. Because I like doing whatchamacallit? I like doing real-time rendering, so like 3D. Like Unreal Engine, for example. So I can't give too much input on that, unfortunately. Looks pretty good. I don't want it to be perfectly like that. I don't want it to be like this. There you go. Obviously, it's a little too high poly, but I'll fix that later. That's one fruit. Boom. Now for an apple. It's really nice having the YouTube following I've been carrying as well, because when I grew up, I always had negative feedback of almost everything I did. And one very good example was I have a twin brother, and whenever I seemed to make anything, I was always judged way more heavily if they knew I made it or if they thought my brother made it. And you could say, oh, there's no way that's true. Now, there was an example where we were at school, and basically I showed one of mine and my twin brother's friends, because we were twins, you know, we're going to have some friends in the same year. I showed one of our friends a drawing I did. And he asked, I don't know why he asked this, but he asked, oh, did you draw that? Did Robert, which is my brother's name, did he draw that? And my brother was there, and my brother said to him, oh, no, I drew that. Just because he wanted to see what he'd say. And he was like, oh, you know, it's pretty good. Like, he complimented it quite consistently. He was like, oh, it's really good. Blah, 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 all this good stuff about it. And then we both went, nah. And my brother said, nah, Steve made it. Steve drew it. As soon as he found out, and I have another example of this, as soon as he found out that it was my drawing, all he started to do was critiquing it. And he was like, oh, actually, no, the lines aren't really that sharp, and the lines aren't thick enough, and the coloring's not very good. And me and my brother literally stood there in astonishment that as soon as he thought it wasn't my brother's work and he thought it was my work, he started judging it more harshly. Another example, and this one got me. This one really got me. So this is when I was in university. And I've come home for the summer. And I'm, that doesn't really look like an apple, does it? Actually, it doesn't look far off, but there's definitely something wrong with it. I come home for the summer. And basically, I talked to my friend, I'm not going to say his name, but I took one of my friends and I showed him some of the work I've been working on. And one of it was a 3D texturing of a house. We were given a house, 3D model of a house, stylized, and we were told to texture it. And I was like, okay. And I think I did a pretty good job. And I showed it to my friend. Might need a silhouette of an apple at this point. And I showed it to my friend after I textured it. Anyway, did you do that? In what sounded to me like... that's a bit better. It sounded to me like he was like astonished because he thought it was better than he was expecting. And I said, no, my this is my teacher's one. I have to replicate this. And he went, oh. He was like, hey, yeah, it looks really good. Like, I was, and he said something else. He said about how good it looked, and I was like, no, I'm kidding. This is my one. Once again, as soon as he figured out it was my one, he just started judging it. He was like, oh, well, you know, yeah, I can see, yeah, the lighting's not very good. They're like, and I was sitting there like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, come on, bro. I'm right here as you said it, you know. You're kind of busted at this point because I just heard you compliment it until you found out it was mine. I don't know. That to me, I was just like, are you serious? It'd be so funny if my friend was in chat right now and he knows that he's the one who did this and he's like, oh crap. But I've always had which is why I love the community I have right now, because you guys, yeah, if I've made something that doesn't look very good, you'll tell me, but you don't seem to judge me unfairly on my work, and that's amazing. I never had that before this community, and that's so cool that I can actually share things with you and not get a biased opinion. That's awesome. You have no idea how much that's helped me develop my work. Moderate is a very good example of someone who gives very good criticism, because he'll acknowledge the use of the asset as well. If I'm making something and I've not made it too detailed, but you're never really going to see it, he'll acknowledge that, and he'll tell me whether or not I need to put the extra detail in the work or not. which again is really good, really helpful. I wanted to make a separate leaf because I just didn't want to make it look more identical. This should probably be a texture and not actually a 3D model, but oh well. That's fine. I should probably just duplicate this just in case I want another leaf. Probably don't want another leaf now, but just in case. Oh, whoops. Leave it back. Hey man, how's it going? That's a nice thing to say, Steve. You're very welcome, and it's very true. People underestimate how helpful good criticism is. People seem to think all criticism means is saying the negative parts of some work, and that's so untrue. Good criticism means saying what is good and bad about a piece of work. If what you say is the bad, the person's never going to know what they should keep and what they should throw away in their work. So how's it going, Sufki? Wasn't able to chat to catch stream. Oh, you got... Wait, as in today's one, as in you're not going to be here any longer, or I mean in the past, like in the previous stream. Yeah, pointed tip. Let's freaking go. Uni stuff. Oh, okay. Hey man, if you can catch it whenever you can, that's not even all I ask. If you're watching my streams even once a year, that is more than I ask. That's better. Cool. Nice, that's a nice looking leaf. Down there. Again, I don't want it perfectly straight. I'm gonna make a duplicate of that as well. I should have probably used the leaves that I actually have in Engine. Just reused it. I've been trying to reuse as much as I can. Like these leaves over here. Where are they? These. Just put them on the It will fit in them with the theme. We'll see. See if I can get them looking decent. Oh look, I got my high poly here. Was it rotating weirdly? Save that. Back a couple of years ago, I've said this to people all the time. I would have much preferred if people told me, yeah, that's fine, than the criticism I used to get, where people just go stuff like, needs to look more realistic. What does? In general, well, I'm not that good yet. Well, it needs to look better. Which parts? You know, does the texturing need to be more detailed? Do I need more detailing in the modeling? Do I need more detailing here? I don't know. It just needs to look realistic. That means nothing to me. And I had one that was like, the shadows look like they're in the wrong place. Well, that's where the light's coming from. Change it. I'm like, well, but that's where the light's coming from if I want it to look realistic. They look wrong. Well, they're generated by the engine. Well, do something about it. But they're generated by it. Do they need to look softer, sharper? Do they need to be lighter, darker? You need to define your criticism for it to actually work as criticism. Just telling someone to make it look better is the least useful criticism you can probably say. Like, it's very annoying to hear something. And that was the wrong way. True. It's very, very, very strange to hear that. Fringe channels. No, it almost the right way. That's really weird up here. Oh well. Again, you're not supposed to get super close to them, so I'm not putting too much detail in them. Alright, apple, pear. We'll have a banana. Girl banana. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, that definitely looks more apple-shaped now. But you see what I mean? All I need is basic reference, and I can do what I want. I just wish people understood this. Reference is so important, guys. Trust me, it's so important for an artist like me. Oh wow, that's pretty much the strawberry shape I'm looking for. Maybe a bit wider. Yep, that's a strawberry shape. Oh, should I make some 3D strawberry bushes and stuff? That'd be cool. Just having the strawberries and stuff hanging off them. I feel like it'd be a waste of time, and I don't want to waste my don't want to waste time for the project. But I still think it'll look cool. Probably a circle would be better for this. But I write to, and always when people bother reading. Oh, you write to, sorry, you write stuff. When people bother reading my stuff, they're just like, yeah, fine. And it drives me crazy, because first I don't believe them, and second it doesn't help whatsoever. Yeah, it's true, it doesn't help. I think both are as unhelpful with each other. Overcritical criticism that isn't actually giving you any information that you need, plus the kind of criticism where they just say it's fine, also doesn't give you any information of what's fine and how it can be improved. You need to find a sweet spot for it. I've always said this. And criticism can make or break how someone develops as anything. A 3D artist, a writer, anything artistically, just as a person. Getting proper criticism is very important. I don't know why I'm talking such serious topics right now, but there you go. Pretty much what I want. Probably want them to come out a little bit, and come out a little, then do another one. Well, that's good. How do I do that? Make them slightly shift. Yeah, pull them in a little bit. Because I want to make them probably a little bit fatter here, to be honest. And then come out again. And then these ones are going to be probably lifting up slightly. They're made thinner. Or maybe one and then one more. Oh no. Well, actually, no, that works. Oh, not that one though. I don't know what happened to him. There you go, sound like that. I'll adjust it to not all look exactly the same, but that's more direction I want to go with on it. So we'll start adjusting. 8, 4. Yeah, there you go. The more I go into 3D, the more I realize how just assets in general need more tender loving care when you want them to look good. Like, I'm now going to manually do each part of this leaf just to look the way I want it to look, for example. What is happening here? But yeah, I'm going to put the effort in now to make it look like each one's manually sort of modelled, because it's going to be. Not quite what I'm looking for. It's got to be pulled out a bit more. A bit wider. Oh, God. A bit wider. Why is it scaling in such a weird direction? Let me push 1. Manually move it out. Boom. What's the shortcut for the smooth modeling? Press 3 on your keyboard, and you'll get a smooth preview. And then if you want to actually convert it, go edit, go modify, convert, smooth mesh to poly. Is there a particular reason you don't use the scrolling wheel for the subsection? Or is it just preference? Just preference. You mean, is it hold B? I can't even remember how you do it. It's so long. Oh, there you go. I think it's because I just like seeing the numbers. So when I'm using it in the future, at least for the specific model I'm working on, I know how far it is. And manually typing those numbers just helps make them stick in my head a bit better. Am I talking out my butt a little bit there? Maybe a little bit, but that is kind of helpful. Why is it robot component? That's a little bit better. No, it's not. The scroll, it's not liking it. Oh, object world would suck as well. Normal. Kind of. Pull it out. Pull it up. Oh my, it's rotating so weirdly. Blur, what is happening? We'll just leave that one like that. Hopefully, well, I guess all the others are going to be almost the same, aren't they? But we'll see, we'll see. Look, why does it come down on such an angle? Oh, because it's slightly rotated? Is that why? With pulling him down, should just pull him down. That's a bit better. We'll have one that's quite high up, so we'll have probably this. Pull this over, and then pull this. And pull it with this one. Yeah. Oh, not quite. It looks as easier to use the max. Oh, I wouldn't say that in this chat. Oh. Lots of controversy between those two softwares, I swear. I don't care what people use, but when I first started using Max, it felt a lot like a ArcViz tool. So I wasn't, and that's not what I was using for. Yeah, it's this guy. It's not me who has an issue with the two softwares. If I go A and swap it to surface, aha, that's helpful. Again, I don't need to put a lot of detail in this. I actually want to do a video on this, telling people about how much detail you need to put in models. Because if it's something you're not going to see, you do not need to spend a long time doing it. It's better to get as much done as you can instead. And I find that very important, so I do want to do a video on that. Just talking about it in general. You know what, that's fine. And we can do like a little boop. Make it a bit smaller. Pull it out. Oh my, why is it so sensitive right now? You see this? Look, I barely move it. It's like, whoa. Very strange. I like it, I like it. I just need another bevel over here. Or an edge, I should say. And I think I need to make this a little smaller. Oh, and that's our little strawberry. Look at the little dude. Aww. Mesh smooth. Oh. Okay, we won't smooth. We'll do a smooth preview. And then preview. So the reason smooth preview is really annoying is because there's a lot of information here that I should delete now. For example, I don't need any of these faces actually underneath this surface. See that? You don't see them. Just if you go low enough, but you're not gonna see. You're never gonna get to that angle, right? And I can always pull it down to help hide the fact I've deleted some of his faces. But if you ever do use it, which I could reuse this shape, so maybe I'll keep it just in case. But even so, I need to come in here, because it's going to be used for a game. I can't have it this detailed. So I need to start coming in and removing the detail. When you're optimizing, you pretty much want to remove detail that's not going to change its shape too drastically. So like that, it's not too bad. Can I remove that one too? Probably not. That's quite a big shape change. See what I mean? Middle one. Probably can remove the middle ones. It does give them their sharp tips. So on some of them it's fine, but I guess on some of them it's not. So what if I remove these ones instead? Again, it's a very small object. We do not need it detailed. So probably like that. And I need to come into here, remove a bunch of these. This could actually be a texture. I should really get the whole strawberry down to at least as 500 polys or less. What did you write? Cough, cough, writing, message retracted. Oh, was that about Maya? Right. 96. So I need to reduce this. So again, there's a tool for this too. There you go. Mesh. Reduce. See that? Wow. What have I got to now? Reduce it again. Use this tool. Harden that edge. That's better. Harden this edge. Well, if it lets me convert it to an edge. Something like that. Here you go, 380. That's more appropriate for the poly count. That's a little too sharp here, so I will add a quick divider. Oh, I hate the freaking. There you go. Yep. Does it ruin my beautiful shape I made? A little bit. But, again, you're going to be like this far away looking at the strawberry, so you do not need the detail, trust me. And when I put them in a bowl, you're going to have, like, this many going into a bowl, which is 6,200 polys. So it may still be too high poly count, depending on how strict they want the poly count. Especially if they want it for mobile. So always bear in mind poly count, very important. There you go, little guy. Who's a good little guy? Again, I don't always say everything that's correct. So if I do say something and you're like, that doesn't sound right, slap me and tell me, no, Steve, this is what you should be saying. And then I'll try to remember to say that from now on. Or I'll say you're wrong and we'll have a debate right here on my freaking stream. And you won't even know what hit you. Not when I have a debate, you know. Facts. This is too high poly too. Facts. Too high poly. Can I do it again? Oh my god, it chopped my shape up. My leaf. My boy. Look how they butchered my boy. That's probably good enough. I could always bake a high to low poly. Should I do that? Should I do a high to low poly? You can always see what it looks like. We'll do low poly over here. Well, you're not even on the center square. So a smooth version of you then. Pop you over here. Because they're going to be high poly, I can make them even smoother if I want. Mesh. Smooth. Smooth. There you go. High poly. Boom. High poly main. Oh my god. Now that is a detailed strawberry. Alright. I'm going to do these manually. My rule of thumb I do when optimizing Psych is I do every 2. And if I remove that and that looks bad, we start adjusting what I was selecting. But that looks fine. Probably get rid of this. Nope. This. Yeah, that's fine. Leaf definitely needs reduction. Oh, it loses so much detail, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay. If you are doing ArcViz and you're not running it in a real-time engine, you don't have to do a lot of these things I'm doing. You can get away with a lot more depending on what software they're using to render it in. Just like I threw that in at the end, just in case. They're using software that is limited. Boom. Oh, too many. Boom. Okay, so we've got a high poly. We've got a low poly. Hopefully that'll make really cool looking, but we'll have to see. Need to reduce this one too. Actually, you're only... Ah, yeah, we'll get you to like... Oh my god, I got this to 572. Okay. See what reduce does. Mesh. Reduce. Not awful. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. I like that. Okay. Go. Now the banana. Yo, banana. I'm gonna get like a message now from my boss. He's gonna be like, "Why are you making fruit?" I didn't want fruit. I personally think it would help fill out the scene because it will add some color. The thing with the scene right now is we've got a lot of green, a lot of grey, and a lot of brown. And a lot of white. We have very little red. We have very little yellow. You've also got yellow here. You've got some red. Oh, are the red flowers not in the scene? I can add some red flowers. But in general, there's not a lot of solid assets that give off color right now. Okay, they're clearly way too big. No, not way too big, but they are too big. Apparently I've left one somewhere. What? There you go. I want to make it about 50. Yes, I'm totally lost. Wait, what? Ah! No, 0.7. Stupid fat finger. Cool, alright, let's get some colour happening around the scene. Diversity of colour is really important, but at the same time, it depends what kind of feel you're going for. You want colour in a very light hide scenario, usually. Or at least very vibrant colours. I mean, I believe that's a pretty obvious statement. But maybe not to everybody. But I'm doing fruit because I want a lot of vibrant colours around. We could also do like a bed of flowers, which will be more like this. A 250. Where you have like all of them stacked up. That always looks really nice. I like that. Little stack of flowers across here. Over here. Maybe stack of flowers over here. Again, helps give it a nice color separation. Is that content browse from the Unreal or you create your own? No, this is all the Unreal Engine. God, I ain't no program. I couldn't create my own, even if I wanted to. Okay. We're going to have bowls around here of food. In the middle is your character creation. So I need to either expand this place and maybe have some more thingies over here. Because I've only got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses right now, which isn't a lot for a village. So if I were to put, like, some over here, maybe one here, or maybe they're not even facing. Maybe they're, like, facing each other. You can't even see them. Just like this. I would then need to some ground. 200. Come out the doors. Then find a pathway around. If you've ever played like city makers or like just level creators in general, really helpful. Trust. Yeah, something like that, just so we can see them. I want like totem poles. Maybe. What are these called? They're just called curved bones, aren't they? Maybe we can make something out of what we got. Just something that looks like it's sticking out the ground and it looks like it's just something for the scene. Oh, you know what? What about doing more of these guys over here? So hello, everyone watching. A couple of people here today. I love it. I reached the size to make 7.8. There's some monoliths. Maybe one laying down over here. I don't want another one of these. Because I've already got one now. I think it's kind of tacky, you know. Have some fences. Maybe one fence here, one here that just sort of leads into the areas. Just like some dividers. Maybe one over here too. One's over here. We can have a campfire over here. Right, so we've got to fill up the area. Got some rocks. I don't really care about rocks. Got stump. What if I... You know, you know what this reminds me of over here? Where has he gone? One of the bowls. If I have it upside down, I know Patrick's house isn't hollow, but it just reminds me of Patrick's house. Like you're just gonna go, and it's just gonna be like his little hole that he has. Anyways. Got my monoliths. Should I have a monolith just like falling over here? Just like that. Maybe coming out the ground a little bit. Yeah, I like that. We'll have a fish stand over here as well. Again, just to build up the area, look like it's lived in. I should go into Genshin. I look at some reference in there, because Genshin has some really similar art. Just how the little monster camps look. That'll really help me fill up what I need. You have a Patrick, make it happen. I have a dead Patrick. I don't think he counts. Well, moderate's like referring to. In fact, wait, let me just load up the scene. I made an Among Us Patrick for my last scene. Is it? Oh, it's over there. I thought that was my screen. Are you guys be downloading the free games every day, by the way, for Christmas? If you go into the store on Epic Games, they're doing a game every single day. You've missed a couple already, but there's still better ones to come. Like the last day, I think it's the 31st, and you should be getting Jurassic World Evolution. Can you talk about the game? I can talk about the game. What would you like to know? There's not a lot to talk about right now, but you know, if you have any questions, I can tell you. I can't talk about how the programming or anything works, but I can talk about the game itself. Excuse me. Just anything genre? Is it top down? It is top down. I can actually show you me playing it quick. I don't know if it's going to have more modes. If it is, I probably wouldn't be able to talk about it anyway. But right now, the game is built up of a single concept, and I agree with that. If you're going to ever do a game and you want to make a small one... Oh, by the way, so... What Moderate was talking about is I have a half-dead Patrick over here, who looks like he's been killed from Among Us. I say half dead. He is a dead Patrick. He's half a body. Just that, for those of you who didn't know. Do you create all the meshes yourself, or are you using assets as well? Both. The foliage kit was a kit that they bought before I was hired to work on it. I have made my own foliage kits in the past, so it's nothing new to me anyway. The foliage kit I made last was this one, which was made entirely by me. But it's different kind of stylized style. These are hard shaded gradient grass versus their very well, they are gradient, but they're unlit. Not unlit, they have no shadows and stuff. So it gives a completely different aesthetic than what I worked with previously. But yeah, this specific one thingy is not all made by me. But this is the first time I've worked on anything that wasn't all made by me. If you ever go to my ArtStation, which is in the description, which just looks like this. All of this. Because I remember people talking about Megascan. Trust me, this scene would look a lot better if I used Megascan. This scene was all made by me. If I used Megascan, it would look way better. I don't think it looks awful, but the trees. I didn't have Speed Tree at the time, so the trees are so naff. But yeah, like... I made my own style. And I'm actually using the water I used in this for the game that I'm helping these guys make. So I thought it looked really nice. I like making materials. Materials are cool. As you guys, whoever watches my channel, you'll see I've got a lot of material videos. I'll show you the game. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I haven't organised stuff at the moment. I never organise stuff as well when I don't know if it can fit in the scene yet. If I'm making something and I don't know if it's going to work for the scene, I won't name it correctly. I won't put it in the right locations. As soon as I know, okay, this works, I then name it and throw it over. Because it just takes additional time that I'm not going to use if I'm not going to use it. So no PBR on that model. Which model? Like the grass? You mean? It's just... Almost every model in this scene, if you talk about this scene, has just got an albedo map, or a base color, if you want to call it, and a normal map. It's specular, it's just set to 0, so it doesn't have any reflections. Except the water. But that's a different story because it's water. The water is PBR. Right. So this is the game. I've been told I'm allowed to share it, so if they get mad at me. Again, it's very, very early on. It's just, this is more the concept or a vertical slice at the moment than the actual... Vertical slice means demo. For those of you who didn't know that. Instead of the sort of final product. But if I go hit things, you'll see the 4 claves in. The hitbox isn't quite correct right now, but you're basically just trying to kill each other. That sounds so brutal. But he's standing on all 3 of them, annoyingly. But if I Get this one here. Boom. Goodbye. And he'll pop somewhere. There you go. Boom. Aha. Get wrecked. I'm so good at this game. Boom. Aha. But you can jump. I can jump over the gaps. Oh my god. I shouldn't have jumped that far. Wait, did I lose the health instantly? Oh my god, you lose it instantly. That hitbox has got to be too high, right? Well, I have a feeling it'll be amazing. Yeah, I'm really excited for the project. I think this is going to be really fun. Even if it's just a little game that's made out of it, I think it's going to be really cool. I love the aesthetic. I'm not a concept artist, but I'm having to design everything at the moment, which is fine. It just takes me a bit longer. Has he got a hitbox on him? Oh my god, he does. The turning is really fat. If you try to turn too fast, learn. Which works, I think, myself for the character. I've had to put in hitboxes too, so you couldn't jump over the side. Because if I don't have the hitbox in, I can actually yeet, jump to the side. Woo! See you, man. He still respawns, but go, go, go! We're getting out of here. Oh, I'm back. Put him in. I actually have a little problem on double jumps. So if I tap spacebar twice while I'm crouching, then jump doesn't work unless I'm in the midair. Any idea? Unfortunately, I'm not a programmer at all. I have not made the programming for this game. If you do join my chat, though, that's not me trying to plug my chat. But if you join my Discord in the description, there are a couple of programmers in there who can probably help you solve that really easily. But I unfortunately cannot because I don't know how. I don't know the first thing about programming. So what does what you're making right now correlate with? So what does what you're making? It look like you are making a village. Okay, so basically, the person who's hired me wants the main menu to be an interactive, like 3D menu. I think, now this is a guess, that this isn't going to be the only game. This is just one of the mini games I think they may be having. I could be wrong. So basically, they just want a menu that gives hints to things you could do in the game. So this is the main menu. If I click play, this is not set up correctly. This is going to take me in a weird wonderland when I click these buttons. But if I click one of these buttons, whee! I go to my next... It's their motion blur on, Jesus. I go to my next location, I click my stuff, I go back. Oh, okay, that sounds neat, actually. I like it, but I think there should be an option that disables the traveling between the menus. Because I think after you've played it for 10 minutes, the novelty of doing this... Jesus. That's not facing the right way, FYI. But I think the novelty of doing that... Oh, I can't get back. Oh, no. I'm too high up. Yeah, I think the novelty of doing that will run dry very quickly, in my opinion. Again, I'm not the person developing this either. Maybe they want me to. I'm just the artist right now. I'm basically the level designer. There you go. Well, it's not centered, but if I click back, Jesus Christ. Whee! That's why I say all of this stuff in the background. I think the furthest you'll get is your character will come over to here, fly over to here, and probably stand here or here, depending on what looks best, and you do a character customization. Anyways. Let's go back to my fruit. I'm not gonna lie, having generic fruit in general I could use in other projects. So if they do say they don't really want this, I can use it myself. Banana. I also like working with squares, if you guys can't tell. Squares are my favorite things, and I just smooth them. The less detail you have in an asset, the easier I find it to work with. And squares obviously only have 4 sides. Start this side first. We just want to slump. That's the end of our banana. Yo, banana. Why is it going in such a weird? There you go. No. Fine. I would just manually extrude it instead of doing the shortcut way. There you go. And we'll do like a little, just a little one. See that? Maybe a little bit more actually. Just section. All right, and then I want to do one of these, and I want to sharpen that up a little bit. There you go. That's one side of a banana. Kind of looks a little bit like a weird pear. Also, always use reference. Never feel bad about using reference. Reference is super helpful. Just don't fully copy it if it's someone else's design. That is kind of cheap. Especially if what you're advertising is your design. Your banana. Now that's looking like a banana. That's not a banana. This is a banana. That's a spoon. So you've played banana spoonie before. Do I say stupid stuff all the time? Yes, you can expect to hear that a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh my god, that is huge. No. Yes. I know it's like a cork at the top of it. I'll fix that. Let's first make it thicker. Grab this part, make you thinner. Unlike me. Go. Make you a bit fatter in the middle or in general, like these ones. Fat banana. If I create the animation in the timeline, create from... you can actually use both. That's really hard to say, because I used both in my last project. If you are looking for just making it, like, be like a level sequence. So if I actually come into here... There on a looped animation I exported from Maya. Same with these fish out here. But this train... Yeah, there you go. He's on a level sequence. He's animated in the engine. He actually has the doors open, but you can't see that. I'm not using Blender because I was trained to use Maya. I think Blender's great, and once again, that scene I just showed you... In fact, let me load it up. Oh, wait. He says... I have a new computer at the moment. Is the file readily... I ain't got the file on this computer at the moment. Wait. Asset library. Come on, I gotta have a Blender. This one? Aha, found it. Fish Station, yeah, pretty much. Just Fish Station was made in Blender. Look, whee! It was super fun to make in Blender. It was really fun to make in Blender. I love Blender. I used Blender when I was 13 years old. I'm now 26, so I used Blender 13 years ago. I stopped using it when I was 18 because I went to university 3 years. After university, I hadn't used it for ages, and I used it again when I first started this project, which was what, 6 months ago now. Blender is very, very fun. It's very shortcut based, but if you're like me and you use a lot of different softwares, when you jump from one to the other, it can be hard to remember all the buttons. In fact, how do I make it? Is it not shift? Oh, shift, there you go. So let's see if I can actually even make something without messing up. I was just in Maya. So let's make a... I always make a monitor or a TV for the easiest. Okay, I'm doing alright. I'm not messing up too badly. I like sharing a monitor because the monitor can be made, or this object, this shit can be made in a couple of different ways. And it's very... Oh, if you get this result as well, so you see they're stretching a lot. You get like barely any shape coming in here, but a lot here, like for the bevel. That's because you haven't frozen the object. At least that's what's called in Maya. To do it here, if it's... Wait, I need to sneeze. Bless me. I think it's Control C. Nope. 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 I can't remember. This is very important though. If you guys don't know how to fix this, freeze transformations in Blender. I just want to know the shortcut. Wait, can I press space? No, what's my search menu? I can't remember. Oh well. Shift C. Shift C? No, that just zooms out. Control C. Alt C. Control A. Yeah, there you go. Is that? Yeah, so that will reset your Control A. You want to do scale. Reset your scale. Now when I bevel it, you push the wrong buttons. That's the problem. If you use like several different packages, you will push the wrong buttons. It's just how it goes. Especially jumping from like ZBrush as well. Oh, it's still not doing it. Oh wait, is it? Or have I just not selected it that way? Oh no, there you go. It's working now. You see the bevels working out? So you need to freeze transformations if your bevels aren't working. That's something I actually helped someone fix the other week. Which was Control Shift, I think we just found out. Control A, sorry, Control A. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not going to make any more. I'm out of practice. When I get used to using the software, I can start going really fast. But I'm freaking haven't used it for a couple months again. F3 is search, that's it. I changed mine to space when I usually install it. And why? Because in Blender the zoom is... Oh, wait, does that delete in... It kills the object in other software, the dot, the period. I did not know that. Anyways. Continue making my fruit. So that's a banana, it's fine, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, nice fat banana, that's what I want. I want over-exaggerated shapes because I'm doing a stylized scene. I also want to say, if you're ever making something and you made it in this very specific way and someone's telling you, oh, that doesn't look right, just tell them mind their own business. Sometimes you want to make stuff a certain way, whether or not you know it's correct, but you want it to look that way. And some people just judge you for it so hard. Let's move once over here. Yeah. Twice. If we do twice, we'll have to release some of the shape. I don't think I need a high poly for the banana anyway. There's not going to be a lot of curvature I need to bake out from normals. Or should I say, most of the curvature I want to stay here in the first place. And let's go ahead and try a reduce. Oh, not quite. Yeah, that's more like it. That, yeah, that's pretty good. And then I can come over here. Let's start removing some of these. Oh, I double-clicked two in a row there. That might be fine, though. We'll see. Oh, it gets really sharp over here. You know what? We'll leave it at 600 polygons. If they want me to reduce it, I can just reduce it later. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. And last one's like a mango, it looks like, on the reference I'm using. Oh no, where's my reference gone? Ah, there you go. Oh, and grapes. I forgot about grapes. Well, grapes are a lot of steers. That's going to be really demanding. Every zoom is period. Yeah, yeah. Where in my it's F. Wow, that's really the heck. Oh no, that's fine. 5 5. Right, cube. Move. We'll use cubes for now. Make them a little bit misshapen. Whoops. And start making. Ooh. I have an idea. Let's see if this is the best way to do this. This could be a very poor idea, but we'll have to see. Won't we? So we do this. Huh. Well, there he goes. The boy. Change the height of them. Down. Nope. I'll just I will add that a lot of stuff. A lot of the ways I do stuff is usually from preference. So sometimes there will be a better way that you prefer. If the way you prefer makes you do it faster, and you enjoy it more, that's the right way to do it. I don't care what anyone says. Sure, there are better ways to do things. If you do it better that way, then keep doing it that way, man. One more. Like that. One around the bottom. Now, I have an idea that if I combine all of these, then I modify and convert them, then I grab the tippy tops of all of them. Wait, no, I do duplicate, isolate it. I grab the tippy tops of all of them. Just the top 4 faces. Oh, that was going to be a bit off, but that's fine. We can adjust it. Oh my god, I can barely see what's going on. That one. That one. No. And that one. If I then select everything else, click delete. Nice. Weird thing about grapes is that the sight of them always make me hungry. Even though you never eat them. Don't like the taste. Wait, what? And they make you hungry? That is odd. Oh, not working quite the way I wanted it, but what if I scale it in now? So I was going to do that because then I could just make a vine go down them. That didn't work. That did not work. So that's fine. I could do it manually. I was just seeing if I could do a cheatsy way. Delete the top for now. Delete the bottom for now because I'm just going to use it as a cylinder. I don't want those ones to be smoothed. Smoothed. Pick you up to the, oops. Pick you up to the top. Make you wider as you get to the top. Bring you around like this. That. Oh my god. How big is... Oh, I did make the ship quite big for grapes, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this is something, right? Bring it down. Bring it down again. So like here. Here you go. Pop it straight into that one. Nice. And then I want to do some other squares. Let's bring them all into here. Actually, the cavemen have grapes. I don't think... I wonder if we do know the answer, actually. I was going to say, I don't think we know the answer, but we might do. I might look online and I might just be like, nope, cavemen did not have grapes. Grapes were developed by humans. Humans. Blah, 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 blah. Something, something, science talk. Yes. Let me get dinner. Whoop. Whoop. Kill, and then we go boop, 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 and we go like that. Just give it some shape. Ah, perfection. Ah. And then I could probably duplicate this and just reuse it in a bunch of places. There. Higher up. Rotate it. Doubt they had grapes, but they would have had wild berries. Yeah. Again, if you're worried about grapes in this game, I think you're taking the concept a little too serious. Like, you're taking the premise a little too serious anyway. Could you imagine getting a bad review for that reason? The game was really good, but then I realized there was grapes, and I was like, well, grapes weren't around in this year, so I gave it a 2 out of 5. With the way that people rate my stuff, though, grapes are the most important part of the game, though. You're right, you're right. Yeah, the way that people rate my stuff, I would not put it past them. We actually... Oh. I was about to say, our viewership today is really good. And then, like, four people? 4 people just vanished. I was like, oh. I'm sorry. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. Grape. That's freaking... This time last week, I did not think I was going to sit here making some grapes. I'll tell you that much. I can't make it too thin. What I'll do instead is go boom, boom. Well, if you want to get really technical, modern bananas didn't exist in the air. True, true. Apparently bananas weren't even yellow quite a while ago. I don't know how long ago. They were like... Oh no, that was carrots. Carrots. They were like purple, weren't they? Was it carrots? Wait. What color was... There you go. Carrots. First carrots cultivated were purple, yellow, or white. Orange carrots came much later. What color were bananas? They were green or red, and were prepared using a variety of cooking methods. This is really hot, my back. Ugh, black? Oh, is that what they go when they, like, rot? Oh, yeah, because bananas had, like, seeds in them originally, didn't they? I don't know if it was quite like this. That Maya doesn't have an instance button. What instance button? Yeah, they were 90. %, seeds. Oh. annoys me that it just ends with a thick bottom. Oh well. That's pretty good. Mesh, combine. Oh wait, no. I don't need to smooth them. Wait, do that and then... Oh, did I combine them as one mesh? Nice. It's way easier. And then we do a smooth. Yep, that works. How much did that tell? 1,000? Yeah, I knew it was going to be high because of freaking spheres. Mesh, combine. Can I do a reduce? What do we get? God, they don't look good when you reduce them. They look really good when you smooth them, though. Look at that. Right, great. So now let's get them actually to the right size. Probably about that, right? Actually, that might be the right size. Grapes aren't that small. This streams are a really boost your views, Steve. Apparently, yeah. I got up to like 30 people earlier. Like, damn, guys. You like the whole idea of making a game? I mean, I can't blame you. Who doesn't like the idea of making a game? Cool, high poly version if we do want to make it. You've earned it though, keep up. Thanks, man. That's super nice of you to say. We'll do a high poly, why not? I don't think the high poly of the banana's really going to do anything, but it's not going to do anything negative. At least I don't think it will. Okay. One more, which is looks like a mango. I'm not going to lie, it literally just looks like... Oh, that's not... Oh, whoa, that looks like a nut. Yeah, walnut that does that? Kind of curious. If I do this... and then do this... I didn't mean to do this, but I'm now curious. Not quite. But you know what I was going for. Now this is like a weird capsule. Let's do that again. So it literally just looks like this. It's fatter at the top. Comes over to one side, thinner at the bottom. And then I got, I'll pull it out a bit more. Then I got some edge loops to work with to make it more shaped. It's pretty bulbous here. It's probably more like that here. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, and that's pretty much the entire shape of what this is. It probably has a little divot in here. Oh my god, made that a very small divot. And then we pull this back, we get a more curved top. This. Yeah. And then... actually, you know what's way easier? If we duplicate this, hide this, grab this, delete the rest. Pull this, probably back a tiny bit, and then pull it up. Delete the base, and we have a stem to work with. Oh, would you look at that? Science! I could do science, me. And then do a bit of that, pull it in a little bit, grab the tip, pull it to about here. Make it go into a random direction. Whoa. Whoa. Over here. Up a little bit. Up a little bit more. And then sharpen the top by adding another one. Yeah, it's fine. And then I'm going to grab a leaf from the apple just to save myself some time. There you go. Ah! What did I click? Center. I kind of want to make you a little bit smaller and put you in a little bit more. I don't like the direction you're going, actually. I want to make you smaller, but I want to make you fatter. There you go. I kind of want you to not go that direction. I want you to go that direction. A little bit more over here. There you go. Grab the leaf. Bring it down. We'll leave. There you go. Ooh. Yeah. Modify, convert, boom. Mesh, combine, boom, make it bigger, boom. And we have whatever this is. I don't know what it is from the picture that I'm using, but it's something. Cool. Do I have it sitting up? I don't know, it looks better laying down. Okay, and that's all of those. All the fruit. Pepper. Nah, that can't be a pepper. These are fruits. Pepper's not a fruit. You idiot. No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I want to put little black dots on this for, I would probably do it in texture anyway, but... Check the time. So thank you to anyone who is here and who did give me a thumbs up on the video. It's super helpful, not only for the algorithms, but it helps me know what you guys want, and it's nice to know that you guys are enjoying it. So thank you. Wait, now I want to do this in reverse. I want to have the bottom. This. Like this. Yeah, like that. And then I need to... Well, that's fine. I'll just do these parts first. So, unwrap. Strawberry unwrapped. Pretty nice. You're getting 2 thumbs for saying that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta beg the YouTube community. Thinking about where to have seams is very important. I'm just gonna have it there. That should be fine. Strawberry. Oh, why you gotta do me like this, Strawberry? Where's my unfold tools? Nope, sorry, layout tools. But I'll be sitting there too long today. Oh, I need to stand up quickly. Okay. Ooh. Layout. You are in horizontal. Why are you not horizontal? Why are you going diagonally? I know you get more UV space from it, but I don't want you to. I want you to look neat. Oh, well. My infuriating fact about me, I rarely ever like YouTube videos. Maybe I'll make... I'm not gonna lie, I almost never like YouTube videos. Not because I don't like them, it just doesn't cross my mind. So me asking is a bit hypocritical, but it truly is helpful. Yeah, I just don't think about it, you know. Oh, I haven't even saved this. Oh god. Save your projects, guys. Maya, ZBrush, just said it twice, UE4, Blender, whatever you're using, man. Substance, save your projects. I'm so bad at this. But I widely play this still. Redacting my like right now, Jesus. Alright. Also delete history, that too. I haven't done that. I haven't done that once. I could also scatter some fruit on the paths and everything. That'll look nice. Bottoms of trees. Just to help. And again, it's to help build up the scene. These little things would just help. You wouldn't delete history, why not? Boom. I'm aware you haven't done that. Alright. I see what you're trying to put down. Might just cut it here and here. Easiest way to do it. And then we want to cut here. We're actually getting a lot of new people in the Discord too, which is super awesome. I don't know how people have joined today. I assume that one guy he said he was going to join may have joined, but that's nice too. Just having people to communicate with in chat. When you know, it's really nice to know when you guys want me to stream as well. Don't spam me asking for streams, but if you're in chat and you're like, "Oh, Steve, are you available today?" and I might be available, and I might say, "Yeah, I'll give a stream a go." We got any in there? Nope, cool. Oh no, my viewership's going down while I'm UV mapping. UV mapping's cursed. Oh. Let's do a second cut on this. Yeah. A lot more space I'm using up now. I love UV mapping. I know you. You're my #1 fan for UV mapping. And it's easy. It's the easiest time to ask me questions because it's the time where I'm not doing as much. I've always felt people though who go, who say they love UV mapping and they're like, it's so therapeutic. I feel like they're just saying that because they're trying to find a reason to like UV mapping. You know, like when you buy something and you realize it's not as good as you thought, but when someone asks you like, oh, so what did you think to that new item? You got to be like, oh mate, it's so good. Like, you know, it's you know, the graphics on it are really good, and I think the plastic's really well made. You gotta like come up with reasons to think it's amazing. I think it's even better when you've got to lie to yourself about these things. Yeah, because else the item will be sad. Exactly. But when you've got to lie to yourself to convince yourself it was worth buying, that's when it's hilarious. I've done that so many times in video games. I'm pretty good at buying video games I know I'll enjoy, but there are rare cases where I will buy something and I'll go, wow, this is not at all as fun as I thought it was going to be. But then I sit there and I'm like, all right, I gotta think to why this is more fun than it is. Wait, is this two-sided or not? Oh my god, it's so thin. I actually didn't think it was two-sided. That's why I can't trust reviews, to be honest. Sometimes, especially like reviews from friends, sometimes I feel like my friend is just saying a game's good because he doesn't want to admit his purchase wasn't good. So that's why I usually wait a little bit. Because if you wait a little bit, people will start admitting these things. Have you published any games yet? And if yes, did you manage to earn a solid amount of money? I have worked on games that I've worked on one game. It has not published. I don't... Wait, actually. It's an early access. Bugger, what's it called? How do I always forget its name? I won't share this on stream because I'm not going... I don't want to show games I've worked on while working on other people's projects. I think that's pretty. I think you guys understand why I don't want to do that. Yeah, here it is. It's coming out in 2022, so it's not out for another 2 years. Again, I'm not gonna say what it is or anything because I'm doing other people's work right now. But I can post it in my Discord if anyone joins it. I can show you there. And I've not made a solid amount of money from any 3D stuff. Or actually, you know what? The most money I've made from 3D stuff consistently at the moment is selling stuff on the Unreal Marketplace. That's really good. I don't make a significant amount, but it's somewhat consistent. Great music. I do love it when I get comments calling me a sellout. I always find that very funny. I don't really want to point it out, but I don't make much money from anything I do. Which is fine. You know, it doesn't bother me. But, hey Peter, how's it going? Your cryptocurrency pays rent, Jesus. That's awesome. But I'll get some people like, oh, I thought it sell out for a really weird reason. I don't know. I used to say in my videos I do paid tutoring. If you guys wanted me to teach you something and you wanted a one-to-one session, you could pay me to do that. I said that in one of my videos once. And I got comments calling me a sellout. And I was like, I didn't know how to respond. I was like, guys, you know, it's not something I'm going to do for free. Wait, how did I... Oh, whoops. And I was just like, guys, I'm not trying, you know, I'm not trying to sell out or anything. I'm just saying, if you want a one-to-one lesson, I make almost no money from YouTube. Like, I give away free tutorials for you guys to learn stuff. I don't expect anything in return, but I also don't expect people to judge me for trying to make a living out of, you know, what I do. About how to sell stuff in the marketplace. I could do, yeah. I could be a ZBrush teacher. Oh. I need to get better at ZBrush. People forget. Something that's a very common thing that happens with art is people think just because you want money for art, you're a sellout. If I could live for free, I probably wouldn't ask for almost any money for anything. I'd just give it away. But unfortunately, that's not the case. It's not that I am doing it for any sort of greed purposes. You just need to pay rent. It costs enough money. You are a sellout. You even take donations from people. Oh, lost train of thought. Oh no, you lost. Maybe lost the train of thought right then. What's I gonna say? Not being a sellout. In fact, if I was a sellout years ago, I got offered to put my to take my tutorials off of YouTube and put them on, you know, like masterclass sites, where you could charge them, and I declined it. You know, I think education should be to an extent free. I don't think you should hide things from people, information that people could find valuable. It's weird to me why that's such the norm to put. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I have to pay a lot for software a month, so just for that alone, I need a little bit. But yeah, it's always been so odd to me that people just think, or the society just thinks that you need to pay for like any sort of education. That's really sad. I'd love it if it was sort of thought to be free. Wait, how do I want to connect this? That's why I didn't want to put my tutorials on like tutor sites, because I wanted it to be free. I wanted people to learn how to do stuff without putting it behind some sort of paywall. Am I a good teacher? No, not at all. I still do a lot of stuff wrong. I'm not the best source to go to if you want to learn stuff. But I like to think I'm helpful. Life is pay to win, yeah. See if you can probably PM Autodesk to at least get free keys for their tools. Really? They'd give me free keys for their tools? Do they do it for certain content creators and stuff, or... I have not heard of this. I would like to. That'd be fantastic. About how things were made, so many people, more people would be more skilled in their fields, but alas, people high. I get why people do it. The more stuff you make available to other people, the less amazing you are. If you make what makes you good at something available to everyone to find out and learn, you're now not special. So you have a lower chance of getting work, you have a lower chance of just making your stuff look better because other people are using the same method, or the same techniques. So I get it, it makes sense. It's just, it's kind of sad that that's how it works. Or you stream game design, it's perfect for them. Yeah, that's why I'm so amazed with like Unreal Engine and stuff. The fact that they made their like engine free is amazing, man. That's so fantastic. There's a lot of controversy around these things, and I see both parts. I see why people do certain things, and I don't really blame anybody. It's just sort of how it works. Can you guys be a bit neater? Jesus. Are you like slanted? No. Why are you guys slow? I can manually this way better, so I'm going to. Can I fit this in here? Oh, I can. You should send Paul Epic's Logic and describe what your channel does. I'm sure he would give you a free substance key. Oh my god. I am playing Tetris. I love Tetris, man. Such a good game. If I pop you there and pop you guys over... I get all this space left here, but it's better than what I got going on with the automatic layout. Yeah, I'm gonna get so much more space here, surely. A lot of room here that I can't overlap, but it's fine. Wonder if I could do something like this here. No, because of that. What about this? Pop you to the right side. Although, I'll leave that blank for a second. I guess I... Where do I put this one? It's going to be better than what I had anyway, but... I could probably do some rep better, but it's just some grapes, man. It's just some grapes. Let it go, man. There you go. That's... Still a lot of room not being used, but it's fine. So I just overlap them. I would leave you with 2 chairs. True. But if I overlap them, I can't have each of them having like a slight bit here, for example, to show that to have some occlusion there. What I like about UV mapping that, and the fact that you can very listen to music and deeply reflect about the meaning of life. Ooh. See, instead of reflecting about the meaning of life, I just got to stream, and you guys can reflect on life for me. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Now this guy. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much for the £20 donation, Ryden. That is... What a generous man. I mean, Jesus Christ. You spoil me, quite literally. It didn't come up anything on stream, which is very annoying, though. It came up, obviously, in the super chat. I was expecting that to come up. Oh, I do have it muted, actually. Ah! There it is. Hey, there you go. Thank you so much, man. You are an absolute legend. I'm a very awkward person when it comes to faking people, stuff like this. I can't believe I'm watching a random guy UV map instead of watching Netflix. And hey, you get to chill out with some people 2 days before Christmas. You know, it's part of the Christmas spirit. I respect it. I'm actually surprised we went up to like 30 people today. It's 3 days before Christmas. Like, damn. This must really like me. It really liked me. I wanted to cut it. Oh, that's worse. We'll leave it the way I had it. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's start with the strawberry. It's amazing how long these views take. Like, I'm just making some... I've made... Can I count? 5 fruits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 fruits. I made 6 fruits. UV mapped them. Now I need to texture them. How long has this taken me? I started 2 hours ago. Wait, actually, I know exactly what I started. 2 hours, 10 minutes ago. Is it going to take us 3 hours to get these textured now? Probably longer. I do keep getting distracted, which is why when I'm doing this, I'm not considering all of this work time. If I spend 4 hours streaming and I get distracted for half of it, I'm only taking 2 hours work time, because I think that's fair. That's what I was called. Strawberry. I think I should have a giant banana. I remember the last time you worked for a game. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago now. Wasn't that a catastrophe? Oh, it was interesting, wasn't it? It was very interesting. These guys are really chill. I really enjoy working with these guys. They're super chill. They're super helpful. The only thing I can say is not a lot of concept, but they kind of want me to designing as well. And they're giving me the extra time to do it. They don't expect me to get things done instantly when I don't have any designs or concept. And that's super nice to be respected, to know that it's going to take me longer to do things like that. It's super cool. And they're super happy with what I've made so far. And that's always nice. They're completely fine, to be honest, with letting it just go completely in the direction I want it to go in, which... Oh, that's a lot of responsibility, because I don't consider myself very good at knowing what's good for a project. Oh, that was strawberry. But I think I'm putting in a good effort right now. And I hope that they believe so too. Oh, I need the high poly. Always good to have a UV mapped fruit for other projects. Exactly, right? These are kind of over the top stylized, but if I do want to... Actually, the grapes aren't too bad. I could retexture them to look more realistic, but yeah. Oh my god. Guys. I'm better than you right in now. Bye, Alex, Steve, and have a Merry Christmas. Jesus Christ, guys. Thank you so much. I can buy X with that money now, though. Hopefully. There it goes. Oh, I was going to EV map this. No. I just explored it. Okay, I'm getting distracted. So does that look any better that I just did that? Well, that's not even... Oh. Wait, no, that should work. As long as their origin points are in the same spot. Oh, wait, I didn't freeze them. That'd be why. Now they should work. It's weird how many small errors you get that are somewhat intentional, but like... but you just sort of get used to fixing them. Like, I knew just then the reason it didn't bake is because they weren't overlapping in the 3D space, because I didn't freeze their geometry when I exported them. Well, that should be the reason. Let's see if it works right now. Well, maybe it's not the reason. I mean, I could overlap them, but I don't think that'll do anything, right? Freeze geometry. Strawberry. Edit. Project configuration. Strawberry. Yes. Reload it. Come into here. We do this one, high poly, bake. Oh, well that worked. So is that worth doing? Let's see. Probably not. I don't seem to get much benefit out of that at all. We get some different geometry looking here. But look, you get some of these cutty bits. Maybe it's not worth it then. I didn't think it would be, to be honest. And again, it's going to be this small in the scene. I don't need it too detailed. We'll do 1K. I was thinking of doing that, but again, that's a lot of effort for something that I don't need to make look that good, right? I just do this. I do... let's get a picture of a strawberry. Or let's go stylized strawberry. Because these strawberries are... That strawberry is just one tone. Stylized strawberry. Yeah, I mean... Just a couple of tones. True. I know it's true. That's why I said it. I'm actually going to keep this up on my other monitor and use... I'm going to color snatch it. Snatch it, grab it, and use colors. I'll put it into unlit mode so I can get the direct color. Well, actually, if we go to the leafy texture I'm using, I'll just grab texture color from that. I hate how my water glitches out sometimes. There you go. You can't see what I'm doing on the other monitor, but... leave. It's a problem as well when it's on the other monitor. It's so far away from me. Texture, which is that? Because again, I want to keep things similar color to our original scene. Let's say concept scene. All right. Let's get a fill color. Black. Select you. Change your color to the color I'm going to pick, which is this. Oh, select the entire object, please. Yep. Turn off reflectivity. There you go. Get the strawberry color. I could manually quickly draw on, especially with the mirror tool. That might work actually. Just some whatchamacallins, seeds. That would be fine. Red, right? So black. That. Pop that. So that's obviously too strong for a straw. It's maybe about there. Oh, it's still such a strong red. There, that's a bit better. Such a simple shape. Right, now, what if I just go black mask, make hue almost black, maybe a tiny bit brown. Yeah. Ah! Yeah. Don't have the manliest scream. Hardness. Too hard. Like that. We want mirroring. A mirror? Now, can I mirror in two directions? Because that would make this super fast. Because it means I've literally got to do one corner. There's not a way. I'm going to be very upset. 5 days left on my license. Now, I don't know why it does that. Because I've bought it for a month. Deep dark red. Oh, go for it. You're probably right. I don't really... I just took down a reference. So like this color. Wow, that does not look like a deep dark red at all. And this color. There you go. That's why I got you guys here, to tell me these things. My substance does the same, Steve. Just ignore it. I don't know why it just doesn't say the whole 365 days. It's not nerve-wracking or anything. It's like a preference more than anything. It's something I wish it did. It doesn't really matter. Can I mirror into... Let's see, substance. Multiple symmetry. Hey, this is something I really stress here. Don't hesitate to upvote. So it wasn't 2 years ago. It wasn't a thing. Substance mirror. Why? Is there a way? Asked a couple of months ago. I don't think there is. But you could always use a radial symmetry and set control to 4 would work more or less the same as symmetry X and Y. What? I don't know what that means. There's a video on radial symmetry though. How does that work? Oh, okay, wait. Radial symmetry. Wait, what? Oh yeah, look, 2 are active. Oh! Haha! I knew there was one. Okay. So I need to actually make it seed shaped. So I wonder if I actually just have a brush, alpha, that would just give me a seed shape. I don't trust my hands, you see. I just need like an oval, really. I might make my own one. Whoa, that looks cool. Whoa. Would you look at that? That looks awesome. I mean, it's not what we want, but it looks cool. Well, that's close. Ah, oval. Yes. I knew it. Up the number of repeats. Oh, wait, was there a way to up it? I didn't even realize. Aha! So I could just click once. I was just going to click 2 different places, but... Wait, why does it leave a larger gap there, though? Oh, no. It gets tighter in some areas. I'd honestly... Oh, go like that. Yeah, look, it gets like... Oh, my... It really messes up at the bottom. Ah, damn it. That might not work then. Angle span? Oh! Oh, it's just the angle span. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Some of them are slightly tilted, but that's fine. And I could also do this and actually have normals on them. They actually stick out from the strawberry. I'm not going to. I don't really care about the normals. I think they're a little too deep. Yeah, maybe like that. Nice. That's so nice. All right. Now I just need... Oh, okay. Let's turn it off. No, I don't want mirror on at all. That one. Get my normal brush. Up. And how do I want to shade this? I need some shading at the top. So here. What's that pixel on that? That's so interesting. I don't want to paint on that, so I could just do this. Whoa. Wait, what? Why did it... Oh, is it because I technically dragged? Probably because I technically dragged. That'd be why. Be bigger. I want a massive shade along here. Right, sort of already generated. I'll click. There you go. Get a smooth blur on that. There you go. Set it to multiply. Turn you darker. Turn off your roughness. There you go. Nice. Now I want some color gradient. Quickest way to make anything look a little bit more stylized, get some gradient in there. Do I do it from the middle or from the bottom? Do it from the bottom. Let's do something like this. Get a blur on it. Eee. Oh no. Oh! Of course. What if I set you to like 200 instead? And then just click the bottom. Get rid of you first. Just click the bottom. That's fine. Then when you come into here, turn you off. There you go. Go for a overlay. Maybe a slight bit of orange. Not strong enough. What will I go into here? Put you underneath you. Turn you down. Like there. Just to slightly change up the colour. I don't think I want to do manual lighting like I've done on previous assets. I don't think I want to do like... this. So it's like an overlay or a soft light. Turn you up. Get a nice blur. This. You down, so you only give a slight, and then you do like another one, something like this. Looks good to me. I don't think I want it though, because not for this project. This is how I would have shaded it for some other stuff I did. But for this project, specifically, I don't think I want it. And just do that, and it gives you that nice shade effect, see? First of all, take off the freaking boom. Okay. I don't think it's the worst idea, though. First of all, this needs to be slightly more red. It needs to be a light red rather than a... Wow, make it slightly red really... takes that away, doesn't it? Okay. Got some of these to mess with, but it's fine. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it looks good. Wait a minute. Not you. You. You've got... What? It looks like you're shining, does it not? For this, I actually want a... edge, I think. Edge. I actually need it in a folder with these guys. Black master folder. Select you. And here I want a edge. And then I want to turn you up. That is not picking up on the edge. What's does this not count as an edge? I just wanted to literally get this edge here. Apparently it doesn't count as an edge. That's interesting. Okay. Whatever. I was going to do that, but it won't let me, so that's fine. And I'm not going to manually do it. It's a lot of random effort. I will set occlusion, though. A lot of people were asking me why didn't I do a lot of the occlusion, this stuff generated like I am now in my last project. But I just really have a lot less control for some reason. Doing it manually, I feel like I have complete control over what I'm doing. Doing it generated, you come into some issues, I feel. Dark at the bottom, nice. Okay. And that's a strawberry. It's pretty nice. A little strawberry. It's only going to be 512, maybe even less, maybe 256 texture. I don't need it any higher than that. Fruit. This was strawberry. I don't need a capital for berry. That was a little bit silly, but... PNG. 512. We'll do 512. If they want it lower, I'll lower it. So I do need to overlay them, weirdly enough. I thought if they were both at the origin point, it wouldn't have mattered, but apparently I'm wrong. Apparently it does matter. So this one will be the next one, like that. Oh, whoops, I left this substance up as well. Actually, I need... Do 4 now. Let's go, Steve. Have a good rest of the stream. Should be too much longer now. Have a good one, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And thank you so much for the donation. That's very, very well appreciated. Very appreciated. Appreciated. Words, Stephen. I'm flustered. Strawberry. Yes. Did I make it huge? It's quite big. That's fine. It's actually the perfect size for what, because I'll make this smaller in a second. Fruit texture, strawberry. Do I even need the normals? I don't think it has any. No, it doesn't have any. Cool. Wow, it's so vibrant. Jesus. Yo, and then I just want a bunch of these guys. You'll see what I'm going to do with them in just a second. Oh, actually, first of all. Okay. Go to here, make sure you're set. Go to here, make sure you're set. Now if I go simulate, there you go. Make their thing a bit smaller. 8. Why don't it come back? He's gone. He's dead, Jim. Okay, wait, what the? I thought you were leaving. Then you randomly come back? There it is. More? Go into the bowl quickly. And use complex collision. Because it's just gonna look better. I saw where it was going and I never want to miss a good old... I miss good old sin. Use simple as complex or complex as simple? I always get confused. So I shouldn't be able to move it. No good. But I should be able to move the strawberries if I want to. There you go. No. I'm sorry, strawberry. Come back. Hey. Get in the bowl. Right, move around a little bit. One of you go in that corner. One of you go over there. Build the ball up. There we go. A lot of this room's... What is this part count? Has this part got physics on it? Does. Maybe I gotta use complex. Oh, there you go. That'd be why. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. That's better. We're gonna need more strawberries. They really don't fill up the bowl at all. Somehow, it looks like there's loads here. Let's do 2 lots more. No yellow kernels. For a later time. Oh. Oh my god, I thought I was missing it. Yo. Oh, why did I click escape? Get in the bowl. There you go. Right, now select everything. Don't select... Make sure I don't select the geometry. Make sure I did select the geometry. Yeah, cool. And then right click and go... Keep simulated. Stop. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. It didn't keep some of them, but that's fine. Because the rest are simulated. This bowl has a lot of polys in it, though. Which is an issue. So, like, if I go into wireframe... Nah, you know, it's not too bad, actually. But the problem is I'm going to make this much smaller. Maybe the strawberries... Maybe I need to make strawberries bigger, actually. Because if you think about it, the size of this bowl needs to be, like... Oh, whoa. Why doesn't it do that? You see that? It doesn't... there you go. It doesn't select all of them. I never get that. It selects all and you... What really annoys me. It's not very good. There's probably a way to turn it on so it selects things through objects, but I don't know where it is. There you go. If we were to merge, I can then go SM bowl of strawberries. Cool. Delete that one. Now a bowl of strawberries, obviously it's got to be about that small. I got strawberries. Which again, like I said, it helps with color, changing the color of everything you can see. I do want to change this build scale so I don't have to always scale it. So, pretty. Oh my god, why do I suck at typing on the numpad? Was this doing that feature you thought you'd be obsessed with it? It's very good. It saves me a lot of time. Boom. And we can have some bowls full of strawberries. Again, very vibrant, nice coloration. Some strawberries next to that. They should be really in areas that strawberries would belong, but like on here, for example. Then, well, first of all, yes, and then I could be like, boom. Huge strawberry. Whoa. Pop it in the cave. Oh my god. Wait. I'm gonna get a message like, why the hell did you put a huge strawberry in the cave? There you go. The lighting is really weird because the way I've set it up. It looks like play. It looks fine outside. So that'd be to do with what I've done in here. Yeah. What does offset do? Oh. Whoa. Oh my god. We probably don't want a huge strawberry though, so there you go. We've got some strawberries in a bowl. Nice. Now I need to do the other fruits. But I could also, like, pop strawberries, for example. The way that they're rotated, actually, they don't really work. The way that their center point is. I'd need to pop them on a side, because then I could use it as a foliage asset and pop it in here and make it so I could literally paint strawberries everywhere. But because of where I've got their points right now, it won't work. Like I could, first of all, second of all, make them smaller. They look like they're just planted in the ground to be harvested, even though that's not how strawberries work. Then you can offset it, I guess. Not that one. No window open. It is so hot. Whenever I get hot, I start feeling ill. Come in there. Pull me down. Oh, I can feel the cold air now. Oh, my computer gets very hot. Well, not too hot, but hot enough. Is this it? If I put them to 10, will you go up? They do. If I put you to... There you go. They're still not quite out of the ground. You'd have to... You'd also have to use this, but... And then you'd have to rotate them. My computer averaged around 50 degrees, so it's perfect in a way. It just heats up the room too much, even in the winter. Ugh. It gets me very hot. Oh, there you go. Let's make some of them lay over. We want to get up to 90, right? Because we want some to fully lay over. There you go, give strawberries. Actually, what's way better than I thought it was going to. If I slightly adjust it even higher. Wait, if I turn that off, did they all just stay on their side? Oh, interesting. Funny. My favorite year? 2020. There you go, so I can have like some strawberries laying around under some bushes. I kind of want to put them on the bushes. Can I do that? If I go foliage. Oh man, I'd love to somehow put them on the bushes. I could manually place them, obviously. And have them in the bushes. Again, they need to be like half size, but... I feel like you need some super small pebbles in brownish color to make the dirt pitches a little more interesting. That's not a bad shot, actually. I might do that. Have like strawberry bushes. I might model some, like take these bushes out, get some strawberries, and then get them all wobbling to make it look like they belong there. That'd be really cool. Again, it would help break up the color because it's very green at the moment. But I can paint strawberries now, so we can have strawberries laying around. They won't be around it because there's no bushes, but these look like them. The flowers. Strawberries. Strawberries. Yeah. Thank you, strawberries. Very cool. We'll put a strawberry bowl over by him so he can have something to eat while he's over here. Oh no, I left a strawberry. I've got a strawberry bowl over it. I can put strawberries over here. Well, my strawberries are huge compared to the ones in the bowl. Why have I made my strawberries too big? Probably. 0.3 to 0.45. There you go. The strawberries laying around the bowl. There you go. Now it looks like he's been eating strawberries. I'm gonna get a message like, we don't want strawberries in the scene, Steve. And I'm like, oh, whoops. It's fine, it's fine. If I do something they don't want me to do, I won't count as the hours of work. I need other fruits anyway. I shouldn't be spamming strawberries when I got loads of other fruits to work with. But what time is it? I'm going to call it a day. I do hope you guys enjoyed. We made somewhat progress. It was mainly just making fruit, weren't it? Just to help make up the seed. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. You too, man. Have a Merry Christmas. All of you, have a Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy it. Bye. I can't find my recording software. There it is.